Good morning. I am going to show you how to interpret your gradebook. So once you're logged into your Volusia Online Learning course, we're going to go over to administration. If you might have a doc on your left, or if you don't have a doc on your left, you don't see administration over there, then if you go all the way over to your right, you can scroll down and it might be towards the bottom. So you see navigation over here and administration is here. To dock it, you hit this little box with the blue line and that'll move it back over here. Anyways, so once you get into administration, you're going to click on grades and this will take you to your course's gradebook. Now, all of the courses at Volusia Online Learning are set up the same way. They have little folders in them, so I'm going to explain what those folders mean. Hey, your course is broken up into quarters. So if you're taking a year-long course, you may see 4 quarters. If you're taking a semester course, you may only see 2 quarters. Hey, so this is my first quarter here. Now within each quarter, there's 2 categories. There's going to be formative, which is kind of like your quizzes, things that check your understanding. And then below that is going to be your summatives. And these are going to be your chapter tests or the things that really show that is how you prove to your teacher that you know what you're doing. So formative is more like practice. Summative is more, I know this, I need to show you I know this. Hey, formatives for the 2015-2016 school year count for 40% of your total grade, and summatives are 60% of your total grade. Now, the way that the grade books are set up is any incomplete work at this moment counts as a 0. So you're going to start off with a 0 for your grade, and as you complete stuff, you're going to gradually see your grade go up. So even though I earned an 80 on this quiz and 100 on this quiz, if I go down to my formative total, I only have a 4%. And that's because everything I haven't completed is counted as a 0. And so as I complete more and more, my grade's going to go up. And by time the quarter is over and I've completed all my coursework, I'm going to see exactly what my grade is going to be. But let's say I want to see how I'm doing right now. I don't want to know how I'm doing at the end of the quarter. I want to know how I'm doing right now. So in order to do that, you're going to have to take an average of your grades. To take an average, you're going to add together all of your grades for that category. So you're going to add together all of your formatives first, and then divide it by how many items you added together. So for instance, this one, I would add together 80 and 100, and I would divide it by 2 because I added it in 2 items. Okay, so let me see my calculator. So I add 80 plus 100, and I get 180. And then I'm going to go ahead and divide it by 2. And so right now my grade in the course is an A. I have a 90. Okay. Now if you have more items, it does take you a little bit longer. But this is only my grade for my formatives. Let's say I took a chapter test as well. Then I'm going to want to jot down what I just got. So let me get open paint so you guys can see me jot down. Okay, so I'm just going to write that my formative grade I got a 90. And I got that by adding 100 plus 80 to equal 180. And then I took 180 and I divided it by 2 because I only had 2 grades that I added together. Okay. But remember, formatives are only 40% of my grade. So let's say I took a chapter test. So let's say I took a summative or a chapter test. Well, let's say my average for my summative was a 75. Well, how do I know what my grade is in the course? What I'm going to do, because my formatives are only 40% of my grade, I'm going to do 90 and I'm going to multiply it by 0.4. And then I'm going to do 75. And since that's 60%, I'm going to multiply it by 0.6. So let me see my calculator again. So 90 times 0.4, that equals 36. And then 75 times 0.6, that equals 45. And these numbers don't really mean too much yet. One more thing that we're going to do is we're going to add together those two numbers though. So if I add together 36 plus 45, so 36 plus 45, that equals 81. And that's going to be my average for the course right now. Now, this information doesn't tell me my final grade. It just kind of tells me what my quality of work is, or telling me, am I on track? If I continue working this well and I complete all my work, am I on track to earn in a passing grade? Okay. So if I continue earning the scores that I'm earning and I complete all my work, chances are I'm going to pass with a B. But at the end of the quarter, what's going to matter is the grade that you have at the bottom. So there's your formative total, here's your summative. It's going to be your quarter one total, which will be right here. That is the grade that your teacher is going to be looking at the end of the quarter while issuing your grades. Okay. I hope that this video helps make sense of the gradebook, and let me know if you need any help. Hey, thanks.